Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So today I'm going to be talking about things that I would like to see in the beauty community or see future makeup companies come out with. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video and let's jump into this. So if you guys see me looking this way, I do have my bullet journal open so I can go and list everything, what I would like to see. I just made like a little outline. One thing that I would love to see makeup companies come out with is cool brown eyeshadow palettes that are actually cool toned for cool toned people, because every single time I try and jump into a neutral or cool tone color, it is not cool tone on my skin tone. Kind of like a color like this, but in a palette, or a color like this, but be in a palette. And I would love it for fall time, that grungy, almost like ashen kind of look, I think would be really pretty to see. Ashy colors, grayish, taupey colors, colors like this. Not necessarily earthy tones, but kind of like an ashen grayish kind of color. I've been really into grayish lately. Just the color of it, the way it looks on my skin tone. It does look very ashen, and I love how that looks. Especially for the winter time, I think it can look really smoky and sultry. I do have a request from my best friend. She would love to see more palettes, kind of like the Tartelette original one, all the mauves and purples. I think that would be very beautiful for both seasons, honestly, and I really hope to see more makeup companies come out with more things like that. I really hope companies stop tampering with the formula when it doesn't need to be tampered with. There's a lot of that going on, and I really hope that doesn't keep happening in the future, because don't try to fix something that's already working great. Leave it the way it is. We don't, just leave it at this point. There is no specific order in any of these. These are just randomly listed. So going back onto the grayish, I would like to see more of like the OG ghoulish liquid lipstick, but I would like to see that in an eyeshadow. I would love to see that more used in the makeup community, because I don't really see that too much. I see a lot of warm tones. Another thing that I really would hope changes, I am sick of the yellows. I cannot wear yellow on my skin tone. It does not look good. I look very, very sick, and I just don't like it. Where did rose gold go? Where did it go? Someone call the fire department and find out where rose gold went, because I feel like I just got into it and it just went out the door without saying a word. I wish that rose gold came back. I feel like now it's warm tones. First it was rose gold, now it's warm tones, now it's weird colors like yellows or whatever. I just want rose gold back. I think it's a classic shade. Beautiful pale skin, or you have very beautiful deep complected skin. I think across the board that color is going to flatter everyone. Maybe if they just kind of tweaked the undertone, it can fit almost any single skin tone, because some of them look a little bit more orangey for the warmer complected people, and some of them can look a little more rosy for the cool complected people. And I just think that on a deeper skin tone with a little bit of rose gold on the lid, oh my gosh, that would look so stunning. And I think they really do need to bring it back. I mean, it's just a classic in my opinion. Where did it go? People, let me know where it went. I'm really sick of companies coming out with contour palettes that are the light color for the lightest skin tone is too dark for my skin tone, or it's too brown, or it's too warm. I'm sick of that. I really don't like how very limited it is for a deeper skin tone. It's really sad that they just now started coming out with all these shades for deeper skin tone. It's like, come on, people. We all know there's a bunch of different skin tones in this world. Why didn't you do it from the get-go? I mean, I think that if they made a contour palette for all skin tones, maybe they would classify it in not albino, but maybe like the super fair girls that have the cool complexion, the warm complexion, and the neutral complexion, and then slowly break it down and go make it all the way to the deepest, a really deep color. I think that would be so perfect for everyone. That way everyone can find something. Kind of like if the Fenty Beauty came out with her own contour shades, even more so than what she has now, but even more for the deeper skin tones. I think that would benefit everyone, honestly. One thing I would like to see them change is bronzer shades. Now, for me, I don't really bronze my skin. I don't really have There's never a bronzer that doesn't look too orange. I have not tried Physicians Formula one yet, so I might be able to. But Hoola Light is too orange for me. The Too Faced, the lightest one they have, is too orange for me. Any sort of bronzer in the whole entire I've looked and swatched, it's too orange for me. I can't pull it off. I look fake. It doesn't look realistic. And there is a big issue with people not catering to deeper skin tones. It almost makes me sick. I know that there's girls out there who have a really beautiful deep complexion and they want to bronze their skin. And they can't because everything looks too ashy or it just looks like a highlight shade for them. It's 2018. We need to cater to everyone's skin tone. Maybe they can do it the same way. They make a cool tone, a neutral, and a warm tone and do it by, make 20 of them. I mean, I just think nowadays there's no exception for foundation, concealer, contour, or bronzer, or even blush, okay? And eyeshadow palettes, for one thing, that cannot cater to these kinds of skin tones. There's no exception. There is no exception. I'm glad that they're starting to do that. But they're doing it with foundation, and I'm happy about that. But I would like to see them go one step further with contour shades, and then another step with bronzers, because I would like to bronze my skin, but I can't. Everything looks too orange. And I'm sure someone who has really deep complected skin tone would love to bronze their skin, but they can't because it just looks like a highlight shade. So that stuff needs to be changed. I hope that changes soon. I hope someone sees this video who has a makeup company and can do that. I think that will be amazing. So I'm going to go and talk about this. I have tried to record this, I don't know how many times. Every single time I get agitated and very animated and irritated, and it's just not something I want to convey on my channel. So I'm going to go and talk about this as calmly, as professionally as I can, because this is a big topic. If you don't take away anything, take away this. I am sick of the negativity in this beauty community. It makes me sick, and it's just kind of like, why? It's not needed. And I'm not going to be talking about the latest drama. I'm not going to be talking about my opinions or anything. Don't ask. You won't get it. Point blank. I just don't see why people are trying to tear each other down or start what's the latest tea on stuff. It's just too much. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and be like, what the actual... in all reality, it's like, what? I just don't understand why people need to stir things up. Or is it the community that boring that people need to do that? Need more positivity to smaller creators like myself, to bigger creators like Tati and Thomas, Halbert, because, I would just like to see more all about positivity to all beauty creators. We had, hopefully, one goal when we started our channel, to teach people something new, to teach people our distinct way of doing makeup, or to just make people laugh, or make people not focus on things that drag them down, or kind of take them away from the reality of the world. Maybe that's why people start this drama. Maybe that's why people gotta sit there and trash talk other YouTubers like it's their day job. I would love to see bigger YouTubers commenting on people who are just starting channels, or promoting people who have just started channels, or just at least promoting smaller channels and being like, check this person out, check this person out. Or maybe bigger YouTubers can go and scope out some new YouTubers and just comment things like, constructive criticism, or being like, you're so beautiful, keep going, girl, you got this. Or, just something along the lines of that. Just a little bit of extra constructive criticism or positivity on someone's channel can make the world of difference. It can make someone who is depressed or whatever, and they can see that one comment from their favorite YouTuber being like, you got this, girl, I like your channel, or whatever. I mean, don't bullshit them, but be like, you're beautiful, I like how you do your makeup, or be like, hey, I like how you do this, but this is how I was able to do it better. This was what worked for me, blah, blah, blah. You know, that would be something that would mean a lot to me. I mean, I would like to see that all across the board through the smaller YouTuber channels, the people who are just starting out, to people who aren't even at like 1,000, or people who are at like 50,000 are trying to go up to 100,000. I would like to see more of that. I don't want to see any more drama. I don't want to see any more rumors. I don't want to see any more BS. It's uncalled for. We need as much positivity as we can. We all do. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. I love you guys, and I hope you guys stick with me through my journey for YouTube, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.